Chat, I need you to do something. Take a look. Take a look at these. Take a look at this country on my screen. Do you know it? Do you know what there is there? Do you see it? You really want to look in there? Get close to your phone. Get close to your phone. Smell it. You know what's in these countries? You know what's in there? Fucking bananas. All these countries filled to the brim, packed, overflowing with bananas. And they don't even know it. They don't even know it, okay? Me, I'm Honduras, okay? They don't understand. They're not pushing their banana production to the fullest extent that it can go, okay? So we are going to take the banana revolution. We are going to show them the error of their way. Yeah, we're going to take all of them, Adria. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to get my banana getting hat on. Here it comes. Okay, so we're going to start off. We're going to start off by placing our great banana army on the border of Nicaragua here. You see that? Okay, it's a very important step. All right, follow me. Okay, I can't lose you guys because you guys need to do this. Okay, you need to take this into account. If one of the people watching this video becomes a president somewhere, you guys need to take notes. You guys know how to do this. Because if one of you becomes president and you don't become a banana overlord, I'm gonna fucking get you, bro. Okay, so follow. Okay, watch. Pay very important. Okay, first, I want to examine the political climate. Okay, you want to keep an eye out. You got to keep an eye out for all those haters. You got to let them know, hey, I want your fucking bananas, but I'm not gonna take any shit. Okay, that's what you got to tell them. You got to look them in the eye, and you got to say, hey, I want your fucking bananas, bro. We got to get. God damn it, you're right. We do need to get a banana on screen. Quickly, I'm doing it. It's not even going to be transparent. It's just going to be a photo of a banana. Okay, there we go. Boom, right there. Perfect. It has 8 pixels in the photo. Beautiful. Okay, Streamlabs. Uh, uh, Image. Perfect. Okay, add source. New source. Image. Okay, add. Browse. Okay, pictures. Downloads. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. There we go. Here is the goal. Do you guys see it? Do you see it? Do you see the banana? That is what we're trying to get, okay? Understand that. We are trying to achieve that. I'm going to put that in the corner just so you guys don't lose sight of the goal, okay? Keep your eyes on the banana, all right? You need to make sure you never forget that. Okay, so go get a banana. We don't have the bananas yet, Adria. That's why we need the bananas in the corner so we know what we're trying to get, Adria. Come on, stick with me. Okay, first we need to research technology, all right? Banana getting technology. Now, sadly, this game does not allow you just to invest in banana technology, so we're actually going to have to invest in stuff like tools, okay? Kind of lame, kind of lame. Why am I not getting any game audio? That's kind of weird, but it's all right because guys, because we are on our way to getting bananas. There's no game audio. That's fine. We don't need it. We don't need it. Okay, you guys don't understand. We don't need it because we have bananas. I don't there's something about that you guys just aren't getting, but I'm sure you'll catch on eventually. Okay. Okay, so first we need to research basic machines. Perfect. Construction. We need to be able to build lots of farms where we are going to have, you guessed it, you guessed it, you guessed it, bananas growing. All right, and then we want to do electronic mechanical engineering. You got to be able to build tractors to haul all those bananas around. I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy. I'm not going to keep all the bananas myself. I want to be a paragon of bananas, okay? I want to share bananas with the world. I want everybody to see the bananas that we have created and that we have shared. And I want the world to rejoice with bananas, all right? Understand? You with me? You got me? Good. Okay, so now, uh, um, let me get that out of here. Okay, so now we're going to speed up time a little bit. You got to have time. You got to let time progress, okay? See that? Our manpower is going up. I am running through the streets of Honduras like a madman, professing the knowledge of the bananas. Okay, okay. See what I'm talking about? You see what I'm going with? This is me. I am him. I got a tan. Okay, I grew out my mustache. I shaved the beard. That is me. Okay, I'm running through the streets telling everyone, get fucking bananas. What is up, history alive guy? I promise I'm not this manic on videos. This is just a bit. I love all of you. Thank you everyone for showing up. But you need to understand me, okay? You guys are not getting me, all right? Bananas. Understand? Okay? Understand me? Bananas. The world is not nearly at its potential for bananas, all right? We could be producing so many more bananas. Healthcare, don't need it. Medicine, don't need it. Cars, don't need them. Infrastructure, gone. Just bananas. I want to bowl over every single fucking building, tractor, and street in the entire world and fill it with banana plantations. Do you understand? Good. Because you're going to need to take that mentality with you on today's stream. You're going to need to understand my mental capacity, which is very low because I've eaten nothing but bananas for the past 35 days, okay? And I think that's horribly, terribly bad for you, and you will die. But I'm powered up and I'm ready. I'm already traumatized. Yeah, that's kind of the vibes of today's video. By the way, since Jacob's here, you guys should check out Cloudy World merch and use code MAGICAL to get 10? I can't remember. 10% off on all the merch or something percent off. You get a discount. Go check it out. That's how you know it's a good stream when you're traumatized 10 seconds in. Yeah. Yeah. Give me a second. I gotta take a breather. That's so much energy. All right. Back to bananas. All right. Government. We got to modify our government. Sadly, Rhineland, Turkey, who cares about those countries, okay? Who needs them? Don't need them. Okay, limited conscription, that's what we want. All right, okay, all right, all right, okay. So we want to do that because then we can conscript more people to expand the banana. Okay, you guys understand me? You following me? You following me? Good. Okay, we have just gotten our engineering done. Boom, bada bing, mechanical computing. You know what we need that for? You know what we need that for? Count the fucking bananas. Nothing else. We don't need computers for anything else because that's the only thing you need with bananas. You need to be able to count the stacks and stacks and stacks of bananas that we are going to be pulling into the warehouse. Okay? You need to know that. Okay, step two, communism, good for society, bad for banana production. Okay? We need to do a full United Fruit Company takeover. Now, it's called the United Fruit Company, but mistake you not. There's only one fruit that they produce, and that's those yummy, yummy bananas. Yes, I see. Yes, I'm in the middle of America, but that's not important right now, chat. Come on, chat. Guys, bananas. You guys are not understanding. You guys are not understanding. How dare you do emote only, Jacob? How dare you? Okay, okay, all right. Sorry, I needed to actually get my bounds again for what I was doing in the game. All right, all right, all right. So now that we have more units coming in, we need to train men. We need to train them. I'll call them the banana fighters, all right? They are going to be our freedom fighters fighting for the independence of every man and woman and their decision to eat bananas. Okay? Understand? Sing mode. I don't know. That's going to be, give me a second. That's going to be a lot of, I'm going to have to put a lot of thought. Gonna eat these fucking bananas. Oh yeah, naming them the banana fighters. Alright, these bitches are gonna fight in the name of banana. We need to teach these bitches you need to eat bananas. Samuel A. Murray, we almost have the same name. He's gonna be fighting in the name of the bananas. We're out of iron already, but that doesn't matter because we're gonna be eating bananas tonight. Machine tools, that's one step closer to our revolution of banana goodness. All right, I have to stop the singing. That's all I've got. All right. Okay. Follow me. Follow me? You guys following me? Are you following? But seriously, follow if you haven't already. But also follow me in this train of logic. All right? Understand? Okay. So, who cares? All right. So what we need to do here, what we need to do here, it's just 2,500 for that. Listen. I'm trying to follow a train of thought here, Jacob. All right. I will refund your points, but you're distracting me from the point, and that point is this little fucking delicious fruit right here. You see that? You see that on that side of the screen right there? You see that? That's the goal, okay? Don't lose sight of the goal. All right? I'm going to make it a little bit bigger each time I reference it so you guys just never forget. That is true. Jacob does appear the least. Looks like apples. Don't fuck with me, man. Don't fuck with me, man. Fucking bananas, bro. Fucking bananas. I am going fucking bananas for the fucking bananas. All right, now we are going to invest in the American business community. You know what Americans love aside from capitalism? Fucking bananas. So we're going to take advantage of Americans' love for bananas and we are going to invite them to invest in our company that is going to take over the world and make the whole world produce bananas. You guys got it. It's over there. I keep pointing the wrong way, but you guys got the idea. It's in there. I know you guys. I know you guys. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys could decipher my ramblings because we, you, me, I, they, he, she, we, they have a connection, all right? And we have a connection through the force of the banana. All right, so next we want to invest in small arms equipment, all right? Now do not be mistaken. I'm not giving our soldiers small arms. That would be very disadvantageous. I'm giving them weapons that make them shoot people better to make more bananas. Good. I'm glad you guys are following. All right. Modify the officer corps? No reason. Actually, there is a reason. We're going to do it. Uh, Reorganize? No. No. That sidetracks us from the bananas. That takes the industry away from the sight of bananas, which is what we want. See that? Our infantry is training. They are almost ready. They are almost they're like bouncing baby boys kicking their way out of the womb, ready to spread the gospel that is the banana truth. Do you guys understand? You following me? You following me? Good. Okay. So now we're going to invite Samuel Zimmery, not just because his name is very close to mine, but because this is a man of sheer fucking will and commitment. And he loves bananas. All right. So we are going to bring him in. I'm more of an apple guy. You know what? That's okay because apples are very close to bananas. You know, they always say apples and bananas, those are very similar. Just like apples and oranges, very similar. Okay, so you know, we're on the same brain length. I'm leaving a gobble on my food. I'll make my next rate appearance in 2 months. That is the rate I pay for. I should really pay you more so you show up more often. But anyways, stop distracting. I'm scared for you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna have a seizure as soon as I end stream. But you guys are losing the point. You're distracting me, okay? Now we need to do early mobilization. All right, understand? Actually, wait, no, no, don't want to do that yet, not yet. We do want to do that soon. First, we want to get a fascist demagogue in the government. Now, this seems like a sidestep, all right? Seems like a sidestep, all right? Seems like a sidestep, but you're wrong, okay? Because I know best, all right? So, while fascism and bananas may seem very, very separate, it turns out the only people crazy enough to only invest in the growing bananas are the fascists. So, just like that, hand in hand, we can work together. All right, all right, all right. It's like those worlds collide and they work perfectly. Okay, trust me. All right. So we are overthrowing the government. Currently, I was this guy. Now I'm not gonna be this guy anymore. Okay, all right. You guys see me? I am the man working in the background, overthrowing the banana. No, not the banana. I would never overthrow the banana. Overthrowing the man to empower the banana. The banana that the people really want. Okay, you guys understand? You following me? Good. I'm glad you're following me. Okay, so now our divisions are training. They're getting more supplies. Our economy is booming. Now, it does bring a tear to my sultry cheek to see our factories working on anything other than producing and purifying banana products, but it is important to arm our military and fight for the freedom of all bananas. Okay, you know, you see what I'm saying? It's sad, but it's a necessary evil. You said bananas so much I don't think I understand anymore. Yeah, I should have put a warning at the beginning of this video. It may cause sudden and unpreventable seizures. I'm pretty sure mortal men are not supposed to hear the word banana so many times, but it's fine. It's okay, all right? Listen, just you must away. No, Kevin, this is Hearts of Iron and bananas. You're a fool. And yes, Enigma, I am taking over the world with bananas. Pay attention so that when you become God President of the universe, you can know how to do this, all right? Okay, so next, while I am tempted to improve our production methods, we need to establish the United Fruit Security Division. Okay, again, we need to not only protect our fruit, but we need to expand our line of thinking. The brain is up here. This is not the brain. This is where you put the bananas, but this is your brain. Okay. Um, okay. So next, we want to promote one of our commanders, but I guess he's not ready yet. He hasn't been fully influenced in the way of the banana, so he needs to learn. Okay, all right, he's not ready yet. Okay, so next, see this glorious man, see this beautiful man? I am him now. If we have the same name now, I am Samuel Z. Murray. Trust me. Even though he was a terrible person, okay, trust me, I know we are going to work together for the greater good of all humanity by making fucking bananas. Okay, so next we want to create support guns, and then we want to invest more in our industry. See that shovel? You know what that shovel's going to be used for? Digging holes to plant banana trees. All right, you follow? Actually, never mind. I don't want to do that. You know what that drill's for? Drilling holes to plant banana trees. All right. Yeah. You guys are sticking with me. You guys got this. You guys have got this. All right. So now we have three divisions. Three divisions of brave men, women, and children who are willing to fight and die for bananas. Okay? You guys understand me? So, After we establish a United Fruit Security Division, you know what we're going to do? We are going to prepare for corporate consolidation. Now, there may be some resistance, and some might say we're actually stretching the term consolidation. But I believe that the violent overthrow of, other nations' governments is technically consolidation. I'm consolidating their resources, okay, by force, all right, to make more bananas. Huh? You guys see what I'm saying? You following? History Guy Live is not following, but you know what? That's okay. I can slow down the pace a little bit, so you can understand, all right? Okay, so you see these countries over here? See these guys? They think bananas taste terrible. You understand what I'm saying? And so we need to teach them that that line of thinking is incorrect, all right? And we need to show them the error of their way so that they learn so that they learn to grow more bananas, all right? And if we have to violently overthrow their government and murder their citizens to do so, then I mean, that's just how it has to go. I mean, that's just kind of the way it has to be. I mean, I'm not the one who made that decision, all right? If that's the decision they make, that's how it goes. We have to murder their entire populace and replace it with bananas. That's just how it's gonna have to go. That's just how it has to work. If they make that decision, that's just how it's gonna be. Okay. Don't question what I was doing. I was just going over there for a minute. All right, stop. You're distracting me. Okay. All right. You're distracting me. You're distracting me from the main point of this, which is first, I need to turn up my volume because the game volume's really quiet. Perfect. Secondly, now we need to train more divisions. Do we have enough materials? No, we do not. We also do not have enough soldiers. So we are going to better prepare our military command or not because they're also not trained enough. So we are actually going to have our soldiers train. We're going to have them march through the banana grounds. We're going to have them crawl through the dirt. We're going to have them train dressed as bananas so they know just what it's like to be a banana with nobody protect you. Nobody to grow more friends, nobody to save you. So they just learn how to fight even harder in the name of banana freedom. All right, so we are preparing for corporate consolidation. All right, we are preparing to potentially forcefully overthrow the governments of other nations for the betterment of banana kind. But, hopefully it won't come to that. We're just going to have to find out. All right. So, as our soldiers prepare, they are learning to be one with the banana. As I said before, they are learning what it is like to be a banana and how to better defend bananas. All right. So you see these lands, you see this land that's highlighted in blue. That is the minimum we must take over for the betterment of bananas. And I do not have it. Do you have like a cat? Should have pink apples. I do not have a cat, but I do have two dogs. Am I giving off cat energy right now? I feel like this is some supreme dog energy. But anyways, all right, you guys follow? Anyways, we need to further produce more bananas. You see that? 2 guns a day. That's not nearly enough guns, all right? We just got a shipment. We just got a shipment of American guns. So now we have a decent amount of guns and we can make more banana fight groups. But the issue with this is our manpower is still terribly low, okay? We need more men to fight in the name of bananas. And first, we are going to turn our eyes to Nicaragua. We are going to knock on their door. We're going to say, "Hey, Nicaragua, we just want to know, would you guys like to grow bananas?" And if they answer the incorrect answer, we all know what's going to happen to them, don't we? Yeah? Okay, good. We are going to slaughter in the hundreds of thousands. Um, you know, it's not something preferred, it's not something I enjoy doing, but it is a necessary evil to teach them their lesson for not growing more bananas. You have two dogs and one cat. In one cat? Why do you have two dogs inside of one cat? You sociopath. What is wrong with you? That's almost as bad as Nicaragua not growing enough bananas. You take those dogs out of your cat, young man or woman. I don't judge. Okay, now we are going to do extensive conscription. All right, every single street corner, every man, woman, and child, we are going to recruit them. We're going to put a gun in their hands, and we are going to tell them, you fight for those bananas, okay? You've got to do what's right and protect those bananas with your life, okay? That's what they've got to do. That's just what's got to happen. That's what's got to happen. That's what you got to do. That's just what's necessary. I'm a man. You know, it does say history guy, but I didn't want to guess, all right? Okay. God, my mouth is so dry. Perfect. More guns. More guns necessary for the expansion of the banana military and the growth of more bananas. You guys following? Good. All right. I knew you could do it. I believed in you the whole time. I knew you were special as soon as you clicked on this stream. Okay, so now that our men have finished training, they're ready, they're prepared, they're rearing to fight. Only 5 more days, and we get to learn if Nicaragua's going to go peacefully or if we're going to have to consolidate them in a bit more aggressive manner. Silly, silly, silly. Now Nicaragua is going to have to be destroyed. They made the poor choice of not working with the banana people, all right? They just chose to spit in the face of everything we know and everything we believe. I regret cooking on this stream. You know, I'm going to assume you meant clicking, but I'd also like to imagine you're cooking. Okay, so now that we have taken their now that we have begun the war for the independence of all bananas, we are going to invest in internships. Now, some may call it corrupting the youth and turning them into a military, but I would not call it that. Okay, all right, okay, all right. I would call it expanding the awareness of bananas in the community. Okay, you know, all right, you guys follow? Why are my soldiers losing, guys? Guys. You know, they just must not be fighting hard enough. That's the issue. They're just not, they don't have enough bananas on their mind. I just need to make this banana a bit bigger, you know, fill them with the love of banana, and maybe then they'll be inspired enough to fight a little bit harder for those bananas. All right, okay, yeah, see, now that I made it bigger, they're feeling much better. They're fighting much harder for those bananas. All right, so now we're gonna invest in fighter planes, because you know what bananas love? Flying. I whispered to a banana on a rainy day in a very sultry voice, and you know what it told me in response? I love flying. So we're going to invest in an air force that will allow us to dominate nations surrounding us, so that we may be able to spread the seed that are bananas. You guys following? You following me? Good. I hope you're following. I hope you're following me all the way up to the tip of the banana tree and picking those nice juicy bananas. All right. See how our men are winning? Okay, ignore that attack. You see how we're destroying this fool? Do you think this guy, Francisco, knows how good bananas are? Do you think he knows what it means to truly understand and be one with the banana? I think not. And now that we have extra reinforcements, we will simply bum rush them so that we can fight and secure the independence of every civil war. Who cares about Spain? All right, we don't need Spain. All right, you know what Spain can't grow? Bananas. All right, they grow those nasty oranges, and we don't care about those. We care about bananas. You see that? See that banana? That's what we grow, okay? That's what we care about. Yes, I'm making the banana slightly larger each time, and yes, that's on purpose because I want you guys to get it stuck in your mind. The banana is the goal of this stream, okay? All right, you guys understand? All right, so now we're going to improve our production methods so that we may better produce bananas and produce a military that is willing to fight for bananas. A windfall in the name of bananas. Did you guys just see that? Now we can conquer Nicaragua and turn it into a banana republic in the name of bananas worldwide. I hope you guys understand what a huge step this way is in the world of bananas. Okay, so now we are going to turn our attention to Guatemala. Now, Guatemala is a small country, but there's only one entrance of attack. They cannot possibly deflect the independence of bananas, but you never know. Maybe they might surprise us. So we're going to take our time. We're not going to build boats because you know what? Don't like water? Bananas. Ocean water? That's terrible for bananas. You can't grow bananas with ocean water, so we're just going to ignore the ocean. Who needs a navy? Not me, all right? Except we're going to have to find a way to get around the Panama Canal. But we'll worry about that later, okay? That issue is going to be an issue that we can deal with later, all right? Don't worry about that, okay? So we have some decisions to make here, okay? Understand? We're going to hold a team building exercise, and that will increase our war support. We are going to run through the streets, and we are going to say, who loves bananas? And then the people who do not raise their hand and scream in ecstatic joy will be shot on sight, okay? Understand? You with me? All right. Good. Now there's a little bit of civil unrest. People are kind of upset that their government has only invested in bananas. All right. Weak-willed people, I would say. But you know, some people are like, oh, we need clean food and water. You have bananas, okay? Now, while they don't give you a lot of water, you know what they got? Potassium. And you know what's better than water? Potassium. That's what I thought. Get owned, libs. All right. We actually might want to produce some boats. Convoys, don't need them. Actually, yeah, we do. All right, so we're going to start producing some convoys. Now you may see here, we're running at a huge deficit and losing tons of steel. We'll kick that can farther down the road and we'll deal with it later. We do have 3 factories, you hear me? 3 factories, and we are built. That's not what I wanted to build. I wanted to build a civilian factory. Whatever, it's fine. We're going to ignore that. We have our first fighter plane ready to live and die and breathe banana in the name of our soldiers, okay? You know, there might just be one man flying his own little plane with no weapons, all right? But he's very loyal. And you know what he does? He loves bananas. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys are following. All right, so we are almost finished improving our production methods. Then we will take over Guatemala, sorry, consolidate Guatemala so that they may learn how good and delicious and tasty bananas are, all right? They're going to learn, I'm going to make that a little bit smaller because it's kind of dominating the whole screen, how good bananas are. Universal Exposition, you know what we brought to the Universal Exposition? Bananas. And you know what people love? Bananas, all right? We are going worldwide, okay? You guys don't understand. We are spreading the truth. I do not care about Spain or the Spanish Civil War. We are spreading the truth that is bananas. You're traumatized? You know, maybe you're traumatized because you haven't been eating enough bananas as a kid. Have you considered that? I don't think you have. Anyways, we have our second airplane ready. He is determined, a fighting man, and he is going to join his brother in arms in the air to rain hell upon those who do not believe in the way of the banana. I'm glad you guys understand. Now, the advantage to having our units here so long is they have plenty of time to train and prepare themselves for the war in Guatemala, which we are going to be preparing for now. Now, again, I use the term war, a little slip of the tongue. They have the decision to join us peacefully. Okay, all right. You know, They don't have to be dominated by our military and slaughtered like the pigs they are. But they are choosing not to believe in the way of the banana. And that is an error that I cannot just not deal with. All right. We are going to cede to the protesters' demand. We are not going to stop only giving them bananas, but we are going to fix a few pipes so they maybe have a little bit of running water, take a shower every now and then. Bananas like showers too. So I guess it could work. The sheep were never a threat, all right? A few of them were a little stinky. We gave them a bath in some banana water. They didn't even realize it. We recycled it from the compost piles from bananas. And you know what? They loved it. They just ate it up. Next, we are going to invest in a banana-powered tank. Now, I know it says nowhere here that it's powered by bananas, but if you pray in the name of banana long enough, you'll find that a tank will run on just about anything, okay? And even banana grease will make a tank run, all right? Okay, so now we have finished our research into the 36 flyer, and now we are going to start researching basic engines. You know what's better than having a tank? Having a tank with an engine. It's very important. Looks made to see, but most tanks do need engines, even if they run on bananas. Bet you didn't know that, huh? Well, I do. Okay, so we are only 3 days from consolidating our Guatemalan holies. Let's see if they decide to come along peacefully. Silly fools. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to take them over in the name of banana, which does impede our progress. But you know what? It's okay. We understand. Not everybody can transition as smoothly into the life of banana as we can, as you guys can, as you obviously already have if you've made it this far into the video. But it's okay. I understand. Not everybody understands it the same way that I do. We are actually going to, yes, invest in the economy purely for the purpose of making more bananas, as I'm sure you guys already saw. You guys are very aware of my plans. You guys already know what's going on. You know it was all just for the bananas. Now, we do have to keep the people happy, Our stability is rather low, which, usually I wouldn't care about, but it is slightly impeding the progress and the speed at which we can produce banana plantations. So we are going to have to take some time to please the people, We have to make them happy somewhat. Because, as we've said before, a happy worker is a happy banana. And a happy banana is the goal of this company, I guess. Company. Either way, we have almost won the war in Guatemala. Understand? As soon as we break through this, we'll just march right into Guatemala City. There'll be nothing they can do about it. Alright, you guys following me? And as soon as they surrender, we'll turn this into a haven of bananas. Anybody who wants a banana in this entire city will no longer hunger. They will be provided for. They will all eat the nourishing fruit that is a delicious, motitious, bootylicious banana. And there we go. Just like that. Another domino knocked over on the path that is banana. So now we are going to surround San Salvador. Now, San Salvador, they're a bit of a tougher cookie, all right? That banana has a pretty thick peel. It might be a little difficult to get through to them. But I promise you that through effort, through the trials and tribulations, we can. Why did I not select a focus? I already succeeded. We are going to create an arms industry. Because you know what you need to make bananas? Arms. You need arms to dig the hole to put the banana sprout in, and then to pick the bananas down from the tree. Now I know what this looks like, but this is merely the act of pulling bananas down from a tree. I promise you. Okay? I'm glad you guys are still following. Okay, so now we have more industry. We're able to invest more in the production of guns, which allows us to invest more in the production of bananas. Now we are going to sidetrack one of our factories in the production of steel. Now this is merely so we can make more guns to get more bananas. Seems kind of backwards, but I promise in the end it will create more bananas. And there we go. The Guatemala, the people of the banana have now invented the first ever banana run engine. Now, some people again might tell you that that's physically impossible and not actually what it is. Now, those peoples are enemies of the state, and you should not listen to them, or you will be shot on sight. Okay, understand? Tanked banana division. Exactly. You see, good username, you've got it. And also, may I say, what a lovely username. I do appreciate that. See, this is a guy who's on my level of thinking, all right? Now, I'm not going to say that I'm some Giga Chad Megabrain, but I'm some Giga Chad Megabrain because I'm the one fighting in the name of bananas, all right? So, as you can see here, our divisions aren't quite ready for fighting. But I do believe that since we have surrounded San Salvador, we will be able to take them down, even if it takes a little bit of time. Now, we can see here there are some Mexican units preparing because they know the wave of banana will strike them. But that will be later in the future. We have to prepare before we can take on the United Mexican States. But if you look closer, 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 see what that shape kind of looks like? You guys see it? No? You don't see it? Well, let me clarify the picture for you. Mexico is a banana. I knew it all along. It's one great banana waiting for harvest. So we will strike at Mexico, be it this stream or be the next. The potassium penetration force will silence you for saying banana operated tanks are unethical. Listen, normal banana, upside down banana, I do not judge. Banana is banana, all right? Now, sadly, we cannot have a banana theorist, so we are going to just go without any theorist at all. But we will invest in an air superiority expert, because as I said, a banana whispered to me in a sultry voice that it loves air. And bananas need air. So boom, it lines up, just as I told you. All right, we now have 9 planes. I think that's the biggest air force in the world. Don't correct me, and also don't check. As usual, San Salvador, the cowards, have said, no, we don't want to join a nation where they only make bananas. Those short-sighted fools. We will show them the error of their ways. Look at that. Failing already. Soon all their corpses will be ground for fertilizer for the bananas of their homeland. Now, in the meantime, we will further invest in our arms industry. Ooh, sex, I want all of it. Oh wait, it means gender. Come on. Yeah, they've got this. What am I saying? I'm not worried at all. Alright? I know. I trust in the power of our troops. And if they start to falter, just like they're doing right now, you know what we're gonna do? Instead of showing them, giving them shipments of ammo and supplies like they probably desperately need, we're going to send them truck after truck after truck after truck of bananas, just to encourage them with that kind of beautiful resource, just to show them so they can look, so they can taste, so they can see what they are fighting for. All right? So while they are fighting, we are going to invest into support. Now, while you may think that that's supporting bananas, sadly no. It's for supporting our military, which are the ones fighting to expand our banana growth. So if you think about it, it actually is to support the bananas. It got you at that 360 thinking. Communist banana operated state would be nice, but I feel that bananas are the superior fruit. This is sadly a fascist banana state. So, flawless. You know how much fascists love bananas. It's just hand in hand. Just like I was saying before, hand in hand. It just works out perfectly, But anyways, we are slowly but surely winning in San Salvador. They cannot stop the overwhelming tidal wave of military might that is the Honduran military. But really, I don't think of it as Honduras. I think of it as banana land. Some people may say that only investing in bananas instead of your economy is a fool's errand. And I'd say, yet again, that those people are enemies of the state and they should be killed on sight. All right? And that's my response. Okay, I'm glad you understand. Now, our military is doing good, our supply is not. We are rapidly running out of guns to armor our soldiers with because, again, as it turns out, investing in banana production instead of military production means that our military is going to be a little stunted. I was going to count how many times you said banana this stream, but I gave up 2 minutes in. That's fine. You know what doesn't give up? Bananas. Bananas never give up. Also, tell me if the audio is too loud. Because bananas don't have ears. So, they have a difficult time telling if audio is too loud. And also, I'm too lazy to check my own audio. Anyways, we are closing in on San Salvador. Their hours are limited. They have no time. Surely they would just surrender, but truly they are too foolish to see the error of their ways, and they're too scared to just simply surrender and turn over their lives to the banana. So we will be forced to murder the entire population of Honduras. That is just Guatemala. I keep getting my nations wrong, but that is just the way it goes. Next, we will turn our eyes on Costa Rica as soon as we take down San Salvador. While this may seem a little ambitious, I promise you guys that it will be a swift and decisive victory over Costa Rica. Look at that. Okay. Well, we were supposed to win, but truly the banana gods must have had some reason for making us lose that battle. It's fine, okay? We have another fighter wing, a whole 14 planes. Again, we truly must have the strongest air force in the entire nation. There's no way that anybody could have such overwhelming might in the airs, okay? Now, I do notice that expanding to the Republic of Costa Rica is going to be close. It would be a pretty crippling blow to our military if we were not able to get there. I never lost hope the whole time. I knew we could do it. And El Salvador is just another step on the journey of true liberation in the world of bananas. I'm sure you guys understand. All right, I'm sure you guys understand. Engineering companies necessary, because you know what engineering do. You know what engineering do. You know what they do. Oh, good. Someone finally saw the light, the right of their way. They knew that they were wrong. They said, "We are living a life without banana, and that is one that is not worth living." So they decided to join us peacefully, as every nation should, truly as every nation should. But, unlike Costa Rica, not every nation is as clairvoyant and intelligent as they. Okay, so now we are going to have to stall our military machine because we have to incorporate the Republic of Panama. Now, the issue with this is if we do not purchase the Panama Canal, then we will not be able to push through and take Panama. Now, this is called Cologne, but I would like to think of it as the colon because it's a shithole. What do you got? I think the stream is dying due to the amount of potassium the PC is getting. No, you fool. It's fine. It's totally fine. Stream is not exploding. My mic is probably just exploding because it thinks it's having a seizure due to the amount of times I've said banana. But anyways, create a naval industry, completely unnecessary. No reason to do that at all. What we will do is develop an industrial base, and at the same time, you will research Sorry, engineers. We will research how to make a destroyer. You know what destroyers are good at doing? Destroying. You know what destroying is good for? Paving the way for bananas. You guys knew it. I knew you knew it. I'd even have to say it. You guys already knew what I was thinking. Guys, why are you heading down there? Don't do that. Perfect. Now we have more soldiers to join our mounting military that will be spreading bananas. Armored division? More like more like banana tank. Glorious. The banana tanks are ready. Now, while they're not quite ready for production, we are still, you know, doing research on them. The banana tanks are prepared to destroy our enemies, whoever they may be. Now, we must come and simp for America. As we did before, Americans fucking froth for bananas. All right, I would know. I'm an American. So, all we got to do is give them a little kiss on the cheek and say, hey, Papa, we'll give you bananas. We can reconstitute the Federal Republic. That's a win, baby. Because now we are the United States of Central America. Now, this will impact our military, politics, and economy severely, but in the end, with one united name to follow under, the people will realize the banana is love. Banana is life. All right, you guys follow? Good. Now we are running cripplingly low on resources. Our plane production and our support equipment production is being crippled by the lack of materials that we do have. Now, I see this as a win because follow me. Ignore me burping. Follow me here because the people of the Banana Republic will learn how to live through the struggle just like bananas do every single day. They will learn what it is like for a banana struggling to make it, and they will finally see just how bad bananas have it, and they will empathize with them. All right, you guys understand? They will empathize with bananas in the fact that they have both struggled. All right, so now that we have better support guns, we are going to take a big step in the name of our military. We're going to invest in computing machines, and we are going to change our banana fighting squads. Or not. Get pranked. I changed my mind. We are not going to do that. In fact, we are going to train the banana squads that we have so they learn how to fight harder in the name of banana. You guys see? You guys understand what I'm saying here? Now that is gaining us army experience, which we do need to upgrade our units. Perfect. More fighter planes. Now, half of them are already out of date, but that's okay because now we have 21 planes. This is more than anywhere else in the world, I promise you. Nobody else has ever even heard of as many planes as we have, okay? Now, we are lacking, in our research. We don't quite have enough. We're just like one or two off to build a tank. This is okay. The banana tanks are, they're getting waylaid a little bit, but that's all right because that gives us more time to research engineers. Now, as we said before, engineers are extremely important in the production of bananas because I'm currently eating a banana because of this stream. See, that is what I like to see. Extremely good. There you go. That is what you need. Bananas are extremely healthy for you, first, and second, they are a fantastic reason to take the world over. Because who doesn't love bananas? Who wouldn't take over the world in the effort to make more bananas? I'm sure you guys see exactly what I'm saying because I know you guys and you know me and I know you and you know me and we know she and he know they and you guys like bananas. All right, good. All right, perfect. Now we do have dockyards available, but we have not yet figured out how a boat works. But in just 2 days, we will understand how to build a boat. And there we go. Now we know how to boat. The second thing we need to find out how to do is how to make transport ships. Now, these transport ships, hopefully we will not need them, but they will allow us to sail from here to Panama and attack the capital from the ocean. Now, again, nobody wants military conquest, all right? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. But, if they're not willing to see the error of their ways, then I will be forced to murder every man, woman, and child who stands in my way and in the way of the unification of the Central Americas to better produce bananas for the world. I'm sure you guys follow, because you wouldn't be an hour into this video if you were not following, okay? Just like how you guys, if you haven't already, should follow and subscribe if you like this content. But, that's just a side take. But, you should do it just in case. Just in case the bananas take over and they see you haven't watched this video and followed and subscribed, that'll leave a bad taste in their mouth. Just like an apple, which is inferior to a banana and does not taste nearly as good. All right, our units are almost all the way trained up to regulars, and we are learning the Central American Army method. Now, Central America has never been known for its strong armies. All right, so we're changing the narrative. We're letting the world know that we can pack a punch and that we will be fighting in the name of bananas. We will knock down anybody who dares say the bananas are not the most premium, best quality, delicious fruits in the world, and we will destroy anybody who tries to tell us otherwise, okay? Boom, the Central American Army. And now we will begin the purchase of the Panama Canal. Now, if America says no, let's just hope they don't, all right? We are just going to hope that America is feeling very kind and that they want to give us the Panama Canal. Now, while we're doing that, we will be focusing on economic unification. Now, this will allow us, I know you can't see it because there's a banana in the way, this will allow us to further produce more bananas through economic power. It's pretty clear, but I will explain it for those of you who do not know. So the economy is like one big shovel. You understand? Okay. And we have all this land here that needs to be shoveled so we can have room for more bananas. All right. Now, maybe there's an innuendo in there somewhere. I can't find it. Just like your mom said about my dick. But we will be producing more bananas. And that's the thing that matters. Okay, you guys follow? All right. Turns out we invested in how to build the whole of a boat and nothing else. This boat is completely empty and therefore fucking useless. All right. Good job. We did it again. We taught them that we are truly the research center of the world. Turns out having a bunch of farmers who have only dug up bananas for their entire life try to build boats is a really foolish choice. But you know what? I have faith. I trust in our farmers, and I know that they can get the job done because I believe in them. You understand? I think that we can convince America to let us purchase the Panama Canal, even though it's the trade center of the world. Let's find out. The fruit truly must flow. Now we own the Panama Canal. These foolish Americans will be forced to leave, and now we can begin the invasion of Panama. Now, surely they will surrender with, their one defense being America taken out. But, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see if their hubris makes them think that they could stand against the army of banana imperialism. So Oh God, how long till that's done? Only 20 more days until banana freedom will reign true for all of Central America, minus Belize and Mexico. But minus those two countries, America, Central America is what I meant to say, will be a banana state. Now, moving down, these countries are not quite as banana rich. But just as we talked about before, sometimes you need resources to build banana harvesting utensils. You understand? Well, we don't need that transport ship anymore. I should have canceled that. All right, we're going to invest in artillery and guns. All right. You know, sometimes you need resources just so that you can make more bananas. You understand? So, uh, they refused incorporation. Those fools. Surely they will now discover the error of their way as we march. You know what? We don't even need a combat order. Just walk right through the middle of their country. That's all you guys need to do. Just go. Just walk straight through. Surely there's no way that they could defend against the crushing might that. Oh no. What? Oh no. All right. Well, our economy has been crippled by the deal to buy the Panama Canal, but this is okay because we can now call in. Okay, well, we have to do a bit more research, but we can get a fruitful partnership, which will allow us to create the banana empire. Understand? All right. But first, we must improve our infrastructure. You know, what's the point in having so many bananas? Okay, understand? If we do not have the infrastructure to spread them to the rest of the world. Look at our railroad system. Look. Where? Is it that button? Is it? Is it that button? Is it? Is it that button? Is it that one? Yes. Look at our railroad system. Are you looking? You still looking? You still looking for it? That's because we don't have one. We do not have a railroad system. Just like I told you guys. Now all of Central America is under banana control. Truly building a more stable and secure nation for the rest of the world. You guys understand? All right, perfect. Now, we will begin producing more support equipment. JK, you got pranked. We actually can't afford to do that. Fuck. Um, yeah, never mind. We're just going to produce more guns. Oh shit, we can't do that. All right, so turns out we may actually need to invest in our economy a little bit more. All right, you know, oh God, our economy's crumbling. Oh, Jesus, God. Look how many guns we have, though. You know, our economy may be crumbling and we may be falling straight into the shitter, but did you guys see how many guns we have? Okay, now with the investment of advanced machine tools, we will be able to see that we just got done with economic unification. So now we should look how many factories we have available. Did you guys see that? Look, boom. Now all of our factories will be producing American steel. Now, some may see this as heresy, and yes, you know, it's true, having factories producing steel instead of banana products, according to the Bible of banana, is technically heresy. But as you can see, as we discussed before, as I'm sure you guys wrote down in my little lecture there, just like you guys wrote down the fact that you should have followed and subscribed if you're watching this, sometimes you have to take little incy wincy side steps in the path to create bananas, to create more bananas. You know, I'm sure you guys understand. I won't explain it further. I'm sure you guys have got it. And if you don't, go ahead and leave. All right. But but I'm sure you guys have got it already. So now we'll be adding engineering companies. I don't know who the fuck these people are, but shock troops do sound nice. I wonder if they have kinky little whips and chains to shock people with. But will be adding to the number of infantry within our units. More brethren to help fight in the name of banana. All right. So our manpower is about to tick down quite considerably because of the fact that we have expanded the size of our units. Un- Unless it just doesn't. There it goes. Which that wasn't too bad, was it? But their order to protect the Banana Nation will remain true until we decide our next target. All right. First, Spanish Civil War involvement. No, no need to do that. Again, we care not for Spain. They can only grow oranges there, and we don't care about those. Empower domestic competition, protect private business. We don't care about those. We care about bananas, okay? All right? We don't care about anything else going on except for the spread and the creation of more banana loving states. Now, as we discussed before, Mexico looks like one big banana. You know what the tip of the banana is that Mexico forms? America. And you know what the very tippy tip of the banana that Mexico forms is? Canada. Now, it may be a little ambitious of me, just a wee bit, but I believe that if we make the right steps in this great unification of banana loving republics, I think that we can get Mexico, America, and Canada under our wing and producing bananas in the name of humanity. Now, I know it sounds a little crazy, but there are 6 of you watching this right now, so I know there are at least 6 fuckers out there who are just as crazy as me. And you know what? I'm proud to see that. I'm proud to see that you guys are just as crazy. Now, like I said, sometimes you have to take side steps to get to your end goal. We will be inviting Ford Motors to Central America. While this may seem like it has nothing to do with bananas, I assure you it does. Just like improving our banana brigades is a huge step towards the production of better bananas. We do need more factories, we are running cripplingly low on factories, but finally, we can produce our first medium tank, which I thought I had actually researched. Light tanks? But you know what? That's just fine. We don't need light tanks. Light tanks are for lightweights, and we believe in maximum banana eating only, okay? The M Tank 39? Really? That's not a very creative name. You know what a creative name is? The banana fighting motherfucking tank. That's what this tank is. All right. It is a banana loving tank and it destroys our enemies in the name of banana. It will have additional machine guns and wet ammo storage, just like your mother has wet ammo storage. It will have a very powerful engine and a very powerful armor because, those who hate bananas hate it very much. But we will teach them the error of their ways. Oh, no. Our design is too expensive. A bogey system. No, that is a foolish way of doing it. Actually, that might be smarter. Yeah, let's just do that one. All right, well, maybe I was a little bit ambitious when creating our banana mobile. Maybe it doesn't need to have all that armor. Maybe it could have a little bit more engine power. There we go. The banana fighting motherfucking tank. Brand new, straight off the block and right into your home. All right, right into the home of the non-believers. I'm sure you guys understand. I'm sure you guys are following. Now, we're going to want to start producing those as fast as possible because just like our planes, our enemies do not have the same technological power that we do. We have now very quickly become the powerhouse of Central America, and no other nation in Central America can equal our military, political, and economic strength. You guys follow? I'm sure you do. Okay. Now, we don't have a good relationship with Britain, but with a little bit of schmoozing and a little bit of bribery and a few thousand shipments of bananas, I'm sure we can get them to sell us Belize. Now, is Belize a particularly powerful state? No, not really. It has a decent port, but that's about it. But you know what's important in the world of bananas? Unification. Okay? Now, follow me. This may seem a little bit strange, but bananas are all unified. You see, take a look at these bananas. Take a look at these bananas. You see how they're connected at the stem. See how they're see. I don't have anything to gesture with. See how they're all connected at the stem. That's because bananas, just like humans, believe in connection and teamwork. And so, by connecting all together at the stem, just like people connect at the hands, bananas believe in the unification for the betterment of banana kind and mankind. All right, you guys follow? Good. I'm glad you understand. Now, reading the message of the banana gods is a little difficult at some time, and it may seem a little random, but I promise there's a most definite science in hand, and it is a very strong message, I promise, guys. Not some shit that I just made up to convince the world to give me an entire nation and built for only making bananas. That would be ludicrous. And I would never do that, okay? Okay, so now we have started production of field artillery. Now, well, you may say, Toby, that's kind of stupid. How are you going to move artillery through a dense Central American jungle? I'm going to say, shut the fuck up! Because I know what I'm doing, all right? You guys understand? Good. Don't question me again. So the field artillery will allow us to break through our enemies better because, those fools don't have field artillery because, they say silly things like, you can't move artillery through the rainforest, and then they're going to get blown up. So their opinion doesn't fucking matter. You guys understand? Good. I'm glad. Um, so you see that there? We will be adding that. But we need to train our armies a bit more. Just like, those fools who said that before, they haven't yet had the clarity to understand how, oh, look at that. That's actually really good. How strong the banana army needs to be truly to punch a hole through our enemies and to fight for the betterment of all bananas world round. Now, if we look at the geopolitical climate at the time, nationalist Spain is winning, which some people might consider that horrible and terrible and the end of current day Spain. But here's the thing. You know what nationalists love? Bananas. I don't know why, but some reason they just hunger extra for bananas. So the nationalists winning is a windfall for us banana producing lovers. See this man? Now he may look grouchy to you, but I promise you, that is the look of love and satisfaction and joy from a man who has spent his entire life eating, loving, and producing bananas for the world. This man is like Santa Claus. He runs, he tiptoes on your house, going from house to all the little Central American children and hand delivering bananas down their chimneys or through their windows, or, if they're particularly naughty children, he'll just set a car bomb outside of their house. Now, some of those methods may be seen as a bit unsavory, but, what is done must be done for the progress of bananas. As we've said many times before, and as I'm sure you guys understand, that is simply the way it must go for the betterment of banana kind. Now, Britain loves us, okay? You see that? Plus 78 relations. Now, we are gonna, tickle their little peppers. We're gonna say, hey, buddies, you want to sell us Belize? Now, as I said before, it might not immediately be obvious why we would want Belize. What does Belize have that the rest of Central America doesn't have? And it's more of a thought than anything else. Belize is a statement. It would allow us to truly say that we have control of all of Central America right before we push up and attack Mexico and take what is truly ours in these fertile, delicious Mexican plantations on these on the edge on the coast here. See this? Shut up, Bulgaria. See this? See this? See this? See this? You guys see this? See all those trees? Banana trees. They're hiding them from us. Actually, they're flaunting it right there on the border, right next to us. They're saying, oh, look at all these bananas we've got. Bet you can't get those. But we are going to prove them wrong. We are going to show them that, in fact, we can get bananas. And that, in fact, we are the true banana producing company of the world. All right. We are going to show them that they are fools for ever doubting our banana production. Understand? Now, our logistics fulfillment is 0. Yeah, I should probably build some train tracks, huh? And that'd probably be helpful. But that's off topic, all right? All the little boys and girls, as we said before, there's no reason to produce so many bananas if all the little boys and girls only get their hands on them when they've already rotted. Now, according to state doctrine, you are required to eat every single banana that comes into your possession. So even though they're black and moldy, the children are still required to eat the bananas, just because being wasteful is punishable by death. The children just need to learn, and they need to be able to get their hands on true, fresh bananas. And that is our goal. That is what we are working towards. And that is why we're going to be investing in motorized vehicles. You can't cart bananas around on wagons for all the rest of time, all right? You see those horses? They go boom, 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 and that is going to smash those bananas around and give them big, ugly bruises. Now, nobody likes big, ugly bruises, so we've got to fix that. We've got to invest in a better way to ship our bananas worldwide. We are going to work more on construction as well, because that will allow us to build more factories and spread our banana influence wider and farther, as I'm sure you guys understand. Now, we do... Did they allow us to... Oh, beautiful. Fantastic. Now, yet again, we have lost our deal with America to give us steel because we have more or less run out of factories completely. But do not worry, because, God, I lost my spot, because, see this, we can expand our industry even farther. We will work on connecting the nation, as I said before. If all the little boys and girls can't get their hands on bananas before they're all gross and mushy, then there's no reason to make bananas at all. And a world without bananas at all is not one that's worth living in. Okay? I'm sure you guys understand. We also need to begin making more units. We are running a teensy bit low on support equipment, but we can still begin the production of more banana fighter units and also even begin, maybe, yes, the production of banana tanks, which will, as we've said before, as we've discussed, and I'm sure as you guys took notes on before, will allow us to destroy our enemies entirely and clear the path for a newer, better, more banana filled world. So at the moment, we have 36,000, sorry, 368,000 manpower. Now, this is a decent amount, but you could always have more. I believe that we will have to, oh, kidnap men, women, and children and force them into the military to fight for the expansion of our banana government. But you know, every government does that at some point. It's just a necessary evil, as I'm sure you guys understand. The German Reich claims Mimmel. I'm sure that's nothing important. You know, Germany, they've always been the good guys in history. They've never done anything evil, all right? Guys, trust me on this one. Germany is definitely the good guys, all right? The war to end all wars, First World War, that was definitely the last war in Europe, okay? There's definitely not going to be another war, especially not in the year 1939. No way. The bananas told me that. So, anyways, aside from me professing the future peace and love and harmony that will reign over Europe through the early 1940s, we must hold. Ooh, we do not have enough to do a team building exercise. We are still working to connect the nation. We are losing quite a few of our factories due to our payment for Belize alongside our payment for the Panama Canal, which the payment for the Panama Canal will go away decently soon, which will mean we'll be able to produce more shit quicker. That's what I like to say, baby. Um, excuse me. That was not my normal tone in inflection. Inflection. Yes. All right. The German Reich. Don't know who those weirdos are. I'm sure they'll never get up to anything dubious. Um, let's see. The University of Honduras. Is there anything else we'd want to invest in? Central American unification? Does any of this give us... Eventually. But for now, we are going to invest in the Autonomous University of Honduras. This will allow our world's greatest minds to further research and get out of here, to further research and delve into the truth that is the production of bananas. They will be able to spend their entire lives putting pen to the paper, blood, sweat, and tears into researching how to best make bananas. And I think that that is something worth living, breathing, and dying for. Okay? I think that the production of bananas. Look at Samuel Zemurray. Does he look like a young man? No. He could be living it up on some coastal island, eating bananas, drinking banana smoothie, and living in his banana shaped house until the day he died. But you know what? Samuel Zemurray is a man of the people. Okay? He's a man who looked at the people around him and he said, no more long faces. No more teary-eyed children, not in my country. No longer will boys and girls cry out, why, Mama? Why are there no bananas? No longer. He said all the boys and girls of my great, glorious United States of Central America will have bananas. None of them will go to sleep without a banana in their hand and many more in their tummies. And if that doesn't bring a tear to your eye, then I don't know what will. A more touching story has never been told. Truly, honestly, a more touching story has never been told. And speaking of touching stories, we will be researching improved engines so we can produce more tanks and destroy our enemies. Why are there light tanks in this? No, medium tanks. I'm a genius, guys. Trust me. Trust me, guys. Guys, are you not trusting me? Are you not trusting me right now? Oh God, you guys definitely aren't trusting me right now. I can tell it. I can smell it. I can feel it. I can deal it. I can wheel it. You guys are not trusting me right now. Now, what you don't see, you're focusing on the negative. You see that? Guatemalan smelting. You need construction 3. You know what we're about to finish? Construction 3. We will finally be able to smelt our own steel and break away from America and end our reliance on American slash, I think now, Soviet steel. We'll be able to produce our own steel without being enslaved to the American agenda. You understand? We will not be forced to support their country and their materials, and we instead will be able to produce our own steel without their help, as I'm sure you guys understand. You guys are very smart. You already know what we're talking about. You guys are already 58,000 steps ahead of any of these other dum-dums, all right? Developing flamethrowers. Those are... Okay, good. Take that. And... Genuinely, my jaw is so sore from freaking talking for literally an hour and a half straight. I think if you guys are to count, this is the most talking I've ever done in a single stream. Like, even in my 12-hour stream, I don't think I talked as much as I have during this. Ah, okay, excavation 1. All right, back into it. Okay, so as you guys can see, we are about to be able to invest in Guatemalan smelting. Except we can't. Why can't we? Ah, yes. Clear that factory. No need for it. Understand? Apparently, we still cannot invest in Guatemalan smelting. Why? We have 3 factories available, right? Yes. Okay, well, clearly I must be mistaken, because there's no way our wonderful happy workers would refuse to work. There we go. Guatemalan smelting. That will be 60 days, and we will be able to produce 8 steel in Guatemala, which is perfect, because, oh God, we're running at such a huge deficit. Because then we will be able to produce without being able to force to take American steel. You guys understand? I'm sure you understand. King Zog, Italy. Those sound like lame places. Wouldn't want to be there. All right. Our brigades, which they must have misspelled banana fights, are now being produced and are now ready for fighting. We're going to produce many more of them, 5 at a time, in fact, because the liberation of, the Banana Republic and the liberation of bananas in general is a pressing matter, all right? This is not something that can wait. This is not something that we can simply push to the sideline and deal with later. Bananas need their freedom now, okay? They need to be freed this moment, all right? The world needs their bananas this instant. Not a minute later, not a minute sooner. Well, actually, a minute sooner would be nice. But you guys get the point. You understand what I'm saying. We will expand our industrial base so we can further implement more tools of banana creation. We will invest in a light tank, unless not. No, you'll invest in better guns, because you know what's better than a tank? A tank that you can carry in your own 2 hands. That is what we are investing our research in. Look at that. We no longer are getting... look how many civilian factories we have. We have a whole 3 But you know what that allows us? That allows us to finally clear our deficit, to, to, to clear our deficit and begin our full strength construction of all of our projects with steel. Understand? Okay. We still have a good amount of guns. We're probably going to want to produce a few more guns and less of those. But we are marching ahead into the future, gun in hand, ready to liberate the entire world from their horrible, banana-less dystopia. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Holy shit. Um, let's go attack. So I know we've been spending a while building up our military, but it is all for a good reason. It is all so that we can finally direct our power at a nation that has been tempting us for many, many months now. All right. A nation that has been sitting on the edge of the fruit company's grasp, and a nation that will finally fall into the hands of the banana people. Understand? All right. Perfect. See this? Corporate expansion. This means that when we get here, we'll be able to expand our banana growing empire, not only to our neighboring nations, but to Cuba and the Dominican Republic and Haiti and some weird ass shit making noises outside, and all of the surrounding islands and nations, all the way down to Argentina and Brazil. You see those rainforests? You see those rainforests? Get in there. Get in there real close, just like me. You know what I smell? Bananas. I smell bananas down there. And I was simply smelling for bananas. Definitely not snorting a line of coke. The only thing I ingest is bananas. You know what bananas hate? Drugs. You know what drugs love? Bananas. It's a one-way relationship. Bananas are very stoic about it, and they refuse to take a part in drugs. Because bananas are good, wholesome fruits, and they truly believe in the betterment of mankind without the use of drugs. Unless it's like weed or something, then that's fine. Bro, weed-laced bananas. What? All right. So, as you can see here, we have a lot of political power, which will allow us to invest in Hernan Fernandez Silva. Now, he is a man who loves him some bananas. All right. Understand this. Understand this. Understand this. He is a man who loves bananas, and he will expand our ability to spread the love of bananas throughout the nation. All right. Banana boat mass production. Now, as I said before, I am not one who is a strong believer in military or in naval power. All right. I generally think we can do without it. But you know what is necessary? You know what the Navy is good for? Shipping bananas. Using boats will allow us to ship bananas not only to Central America and our neighbors, it will allow us to ship bananas throughout the world. Look at these shipping routes. Using the Panama Canal, we'll be able to ship bananas not only to America, Canada, Europe, and Africa, but all the way to Russia and Asia as well. And Australia, if they deserve any. All right, we'll see about it. Those Aussies can be a bit naughty at times. But better boat systems will allow us to spread like wildfire throughout the entire world and show the world truly what they're missing when they turn their back on bananas. Now, turn their back on bananas, you say. When did they turn their back on bananas? Every nation in the world turned their back on bananas when they chose to produce literally anything else other than bananas. That is when they did. The nationalists have won the civil war in Spain, and now peace may reign in Europe. No more conflicts ever again. I'm calling it now. There will never be a large scale war in Europe. It's just never going to happen. Peace among worlds has been solved by the production of bananas. You know, enough bananas and the entire world will find peace, and there will just never be war. And that's really, if you think about it, the goal of the banana empire is to produce so many bananas that the world will finally look out and see that there is truly no reason to war any longer. You know, they will finally see that, in a world with so many delicious, delectable, amazing, beautiful bananas, that there's just nothing to fight about. Pure, truth and peace on earth has been found, and there's just, no reason to fight any longer. It's just an era that no longer needs to exist, and war is just simply out of date. It just doesn't need to happen anymore. Which, it's not domination of the world or the destruction of all of humanity to those who do not love bananas. Our goal is peace, although it may seem backwards. Um, So I did say that there would never be a major war in Europe again. That's a minor war. That's not a major war. So, that's nothing to worry about. I wouldn't worry about that. There's definitely never going to be another major war in America because of how many bananas we are producing. And do you see that? Our first banana tank has been produced alongside 5 glorious fresh units of soldiers, all eager, brimming with pride, ready to fight in the name of banana kind, in the name of peace, in the name of love and joy and happiness. See that? Boom. Peace has already been found. War in Europe has ended already as soon as they saw that first banana tank rolling out. They were like, whoa, we better stop. There's whoa, whoa, whoa. We can't be warring with this country on the battlefield anymore, okay? Because if those banana tanks will roll all the way over here if we keep this up. So we better just put down our guns and stop fighting now. And I'm not going to claim 100% responsibility for the end of all wars, but it was me. I did it. I am the reason there is no longer any war in Europe, and world peace will be achieved within 2 to 3 business days. You know, um, and speaking of 2 to 3 business days, in only like 20 days, we'll have the Escuela Agrícola Panamerica, which is a tuition-free university specializing in agricultural research. I definitely already read that and didn't just click on that because that was the only option. It'd be really funny if I used the word ban button. Ban button. Would it? Would it? Anyways, stop distracting me. Anyways, I would again like to thank everybody watching this extremely chaotic video. Remember, if you did enjoy it, to pretty please follow and subscribe if you want to see more of this content, or if you just want to support me as a creator. Also, do not forget to check out my homie Panda Briskets merch at Cloudy World, and use the phrase magical at uh at the end of your ordering to get 10% off anything you buy. Or, just stay here and watch the videos. I mean, clothes are only so important when you can focus on the production of bananas. If you think about it, you don't even really need clothes to farm bananas. Because if you're farming if you banned the word banana, um, if you're farming bananas, follow me here. The shade from the bananas will protect you from sunburn. So, if you're truly a good banana farmer and you have enough bananas, there's no reason to wear clothes because the shade from the bananas will protect you. You guys follow what I'm putting down here? Good. I'm glad. Now, as you can see here, we are going to be working with what some people might call unsavory fellows. But seeing as we've entered a new era of peace, and those German guys are now sedated thanks to our banana production, there is no longer any fear of, a worldwide war. One can almost call it a World War II. There's just no reason to fear that. Because we have distributed so many bananas throughout the world that there is simply just no desire for war any longer. People just don't care anymore. They say, expansion, imperialism, why would I care about that? I have a tasty, yummy banana right here. That's all I ever cared about. And so they'll just turn around and go right back home. And, that's really what's important. I should have been investing in mountain infantry and shock troops. But that's whatever. You know? The Banana Army has never been one that's been 100% on top of the game because, we like to focus. That's rude, to say the least. I don't know. I don't know why they did that. I don't really appreciate that. Wait a minute. I can join their faction. But you know what? If they turned us away, then we do not need them. We will build the Banana Empire on our own. And you know what? That's okay because, I mean, if I'm being a little bit cheaty here, that means I don't get pulled into the Second World War and I don't actually have to fight the Allies and I can kind of do my own thing. But also, we don't need the alliance of, and we don't need the help of other powers to produce bananas. Producing bananas is what we've always done, all right? Having alliances would have made that a little bit easier, but we've already got that on our own. We don't need extra help to do that. We can produce bananas without any help all on our own. We don't need others to tell us how, what, and how, and what, and how, and what, and how, and what to do. You know what I'm saying? You guys get me. You guys know what I'm saying. All right. So next, captain of industry. Industry is very important when it comes to the production of bananas. And you know what else is very important to the production of bananas? Manpower. We need more manpower. Service by requirement seems like a bit of an overstep. If your government told you you had to farm, but I'm just saying, sometimes when something seems evil, you have to sit down and say to yourself, is this a necessary evil? And yes, Adria, you are correct. Bananas can only be harvested in the nude, which is why some people see. Interesting. Uh, you know, so about those German folk. Oh no. Oh God, guys, it's all my fault. There's a war in Europe because I wasn't able to produce enough. Because I wasn't able to produce enough bananas. God, all this loss of life, all this death, I could have stopped it if I was just able to make a few more bananas. But I won't stop. I won't let this bog me down. Because I am a man of will and commitment. One small failure will not stop me. Just because I wasn't able to stop this one war doesn't mean I will fail in the future. I still believe in the way of the bananas. And I believe that we can do it. I believe that if we keep producing bananas, we can put a stop to this war. And we could bring peace back to Europe and the whole world. We can do this. I believe. You know, this small failure, it was a message by the banana gods. I would have just kept producing bananas at the same rate if it wasn't for the fact that they had given me this message. Now I know that I need to produce more bananas to provide the world with peace. Thank you, banana gods. I was but a fool, but now we are all more aware. We all know what is needed to keep peace in all worlds and all nations is more bananas. All right, so now we have nearly 30 divisions, and the banana empire is close to being finished. Now, what does this mean? The banana empire will be a message to the rest of the world saying we are no longer but a small banana country, not even a banana republic. We are an empire. We are something the entire world should be aware of and the entire world shall fear. We are the banana heroes and saviors of the world. Nobody else can claim that same feat. We are the banana people, and our mission is to protect and save the world with our bananas. Now about Poland, you know, that's just gonna have to be a whoopsie from me. You know, not enough bananas for them. But we are now the banana empire. You see that cool little icon? We are now the banana empire, and we will begin our ultimate goal of corporate expansion. We will be able to claim many nations and spread our ideology throughout all of South America, and I believe we can even make it to America as well. I believe in the power of the working man and the working banana. We will combine hand in hand, just like the stem of a banana, and we will destroy anyone who stands in our way. All right, so look here. See how our color has changed? And also we have a new name, and also we have a new icon. That is because we have been reborn. Do we want service by requirement? We are kind of running out of manpower already. Let's do divine inspiration. The divine inspiration of bananas. No. Let's go with, okay, we'll wait a bit longer. Because we actually, in fact, need to hold a team building exercise. You know, people just don't understand. They just don't understand. They just don't understand why we are doing this. They think we're simply doing this for a profit. What? No. When have companies ever cared about profits? Not us. We are here to save the world with our bananas, as we've said before, as I'm sure you guys already know. And with these bananas, with this world-saving technology and world-saving power that we have, we are going to use it for good. We're not going to use it for evil. We're not going to use our banana powers to, steamroll all of South America. We are going to use our banana powers to help push the Banana Republic and, by proxy, the rest of the world, in a better direction. And if I just keep saying, you guys will know because, that's how it works. Okay? You guys understand? I'm glad you guys understand. I'm glad you guys are really catching on and getting it. That makes me so proud. Um, ooh, you know, sorry about that. That's really our bad. We should have produced more bananas, and maybe we could have helped you a little bit more with that. But we're just gonna have to call an oopsie on that. Sorry, France. Wish we could have helped you out a bit more, but that's simply the way it goes. And sometimes, France has to just get destroyed and in their entirety, and that's just kind of how it happens. You understand? I'm sure you guys get it. I'm sure you guys understand. All right. So we are going to produce another tank, a even better tank. We are going to build a tank that is so strong, so fast, so powerful that the rest of the world cannot even begin to understand how we have crafted such perfect, jaw-dropping, inspiring tanks. They're very strong and very reliable, and also very, very banana powered. If I haven't made this clear already, our tanks are. Fuck. I accidentally clicked off of the page after I had spent all that time making the tank. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. So as I was saying, we make the strongest, most powerful tanks known to the world. Understand? We are able to produce such strong, powerful, graceful tanks that, the rest of the world can only stare on in envy as they look at our beautiful, fantastic tanks. They just say, oh, look at those tanks. I bet I pressed the wrong goddamn button again. Motherfucker. Damn it. Okay, set you to 8. Perfect. So as I was saying, they're going to look and see our tanks and they're going to say, boy, I wish I could have been in an alliance with a country that could make tanks as good as that. And then we're just going to say, you could be. You could be in an alliance with a nation just as good as this. Now, something you need to learn about Samuel Zemurray is he is a man of action. He is not one to sit idly by. You see that face? You see that face? Notice how they're the same face? Fuck off. Samuel Zemurray is a man of the people. And you know who the people love? Fuck off. You know who the people love? Men of action. People love people who are willing to step up and fight for what they believe in. And we believe that Samuel Zemurray, if he took the position of a field general, that the people would be so filled with the want, no, the need to fight in the name of our country, that they would no longer be able to resist the temptation to join in on the military and become a fighter in the name of bananas. You guys understand what I'm saying? I hope you do, because I certainly do not, and I think I'm going to have a stroke. But anyways, we now must collect our units on the border of Colombia to begin our expansion into Southern America. If this fails, I will end the stream immediately and begin crying on my bed. Just FYI. Just so you guys can know. God, I pray it doesn't. but we'll see. For Bobby Rossi, I can confirm that that was the best choice you've made all day today. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because I guarantee you that no other streamer you've watched has been as passionate about bananas as I have. And if you ask me, that is the only personality trait that matters from a streamer. So thank you very much for Bobby Rossi. Alexa, new follower.
Get ready, boy.
The music always ends a little too soon, huh? Oh. Well, thank you for Bobby Rossi. That was a nice distraction. But, as all things in nature, we must continue, or else we will face destruction. We cannot dally for too long, or else the banana crop will rot. And what is worse than the banana crop rotting? Nothing. Nothing in the world is worse than losing the beautiful bananas that we have spent all year working toward. Rudolf Hess. Did he make bananas? No? Get out of here. Unimportant. Troglodyte does not matter. Okay? Understand? You guys got it? Perfect. So we must move our military down into Colombia because they're not using their resources correctly. They do not understand how to use their resources for the betterment of mankind, but you see, we do. We know how to use their resources for the betterment of mankind. The only issue is we don't have their resources. So, yeah, we simply must take their resources for ourselves, and then we will be able to... Could you stop? Then we will finally show the world how they are all mistaken and how they all must change their way in banana production to truly make the world better. But I'm sure you guys already understand that. The British Raj is producing bananas. Oh, interesting. You know, I'm very proud of them. But, I mean, as it says here, they're not producing enough bananas. They need to be producing bananas harder, better, faster. So, you know, we'll simply pop over to the British Raj and show them what they're doing wrong. But in the meantime, we have to focus on South America first. You know, we have to get the job done at home before we can focus on the, you know, job all the way down there. Get out of here. I don't care. All right. Our military is ready. They are prepared. They are in fighting tip-top shape. And they are here to destroy the foolish Colombians who thought they could stand in the way in the production of bananas. Push! Fight, men! Fight in the name of your... guys, why are we losing? Guys, why are we losing? Guys, why are we losing? Guys. Guys. All right. Well, for now, just sit there for now. Okay. Guys. Fuck. Why are we losing? Guys, why are we losing? It's almost like pure overwhelming numbers is not the only thing you need to win a war. All right, chill out for a second. Okay, guys. Oh shit, fuck. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. we're going to tell our troops to spread out for a second. Now that we've already ruined our surprise, our advantage of surprise, here's what we are going to do. We are going to, yes, the boats. We must invest in the boats so we can attack by water. As I'm sure you guys remember from several minutes ago in the stream, we must attack by water. But first, we must we gotta do some boat shit first. Which one of these did we need? Okay, basic torpedo. There we go. We gotta research the basics. All right, you gotta research the basics to make boats. All right. Here's the issue. Here's the issue. I've already seen and diagnosed the issue. Okay, get those troops out. And now we need to create mountaineering divisions because that right there is the issue. We got down there, we got done down there some mountains, brother. And you know, regular troops just can't deal with mountains. Okay, they need somebody to hold their hand and tell them everything's going to be all right because they don't understand what mountains are. Okay, so we're going to send some extra units down there to help and reassure them, to reaffirm them, and let them know that that a mountain is just a big rock, and you know you could blow it up just like anything else, and it's all going to be okay. Also, we could induce service by requirement, which you know, service by requirement. It sounds bad. I'll admit it sounds bad. Doesn't sound very good, but you know, service by requirement, you know, being forced to do 15 years hard labor is actually really good for you if you think about it. It sounds counterintuitive, but it's actually really good for your system, good for your bones, and you know, it's just really good in general. It does appear as though they are counterattacking and succeeding, which is really fucking horrible. And I'm like, oh god, oh fuck. But you know, it's gonna be okay. We've got this handled. Like I said before, you know, although we are an unorthodox country, we do know what we are doing and how to do it. We did completely give away our surprise attack abilities, but you know, guys, don't look. Shh, don't look. Don't look. Don't look at what I'm doing. Don't look at what I'm doing. Shh. Using the power of the bananas, and maybe a little bit of save scumming, I have teleported us back in time before we made the foolish. I mean, actually, I was showing you guys what would have happened if I did not contact the banana gods, and we had foolishly just went straight into attacking Colombia. As you guys can clearly see, that was the wrong move and not what you guys should have done. So shame on you for thinking we should have immediately gone and attacked Colombia, you fools. So as I showed you in our neural connection that I just sent to you, first we must increase our service by requirement and then begin production of not boats, but transport planes. Well, actually, no, we need to produce. Dear God, where are they? Units, support companies? Are they a support company? Ah, the down here, just like I knew they were the whole time. Paratroopers. These paratroopers will allow us to drop units in like little banana seeds onto the ground and attack them when they least expect it. Now, if we attack one of their ports, like Antacuya, then we will be able to use our boats to resupply and push farther in and attack. Also, what we can do to further help us power our attack is create a stronger railway system. We can create a railway that travels all the way. Oh God, how do the railways work? Yes, all the way up from. Is that working at all? I think I'm ruining everything. You would create a railway that will travel all the way from Panama to the capital. Oh God, I clicked the wrong button. To the capital. This railway will allow advanced transportation of not only units, but weapons and men and armor like we have never seen before. And this will allow us to successfully power our attack on the infidels, as you can see. Now, this will be a very high level train system. In fact, it will be level 2 on all of these parts, whatever that means. I promise I know. As a very intelligent man, I would know. Okay, perfect. Right? Move that down. Right? Beautiful. The production of our trains will allow us to destroy the enemy. Look at that. Shock troops. Literally, they are not going to know what hit them. Just like a lightning bolt striking them directly in the nuts. They're going to be so shocked by our units attacking them, they just are not going to know what to do with themselves. Now, we'll also research the production of trains. Now, silly me, I thought we already had trains, but apparently I'm a fucking idiot. And what else is new? So, alongside the production of our railroad, we'll also produce trains because, as it turns out, a wise man once told me, thou shalt not make railroads without trains to run on thy railroads. Jesus, that's the one who said that. Bet you guys didn't know he knew he was a train doctor. What I did. It appears as though our banana production is not nearly enough because the war in Europe still rages and, millions are still dying, which, again, I believe is our fault. If we had simply produced more bananas and produced them harder, then there would simply be no war in Europe. So we just need to keep pumping out more bananas. We need to take over more countries and we need to show them the way of their error. We need to show them, hey, that is not how you do things. Violence is not the answer. Bananas are. Put a banana into the end of that gun. Stop fighting. There's simply no reason to continue fighting. It does not help anyone. You are only creating more bloodshed. And those people that died, they could have spent their lives making bananas. It goes full circle, just like a banana does. When you stick them end to end, it creates a circle. Man, really feel like we could be doing more to help, but that's not important. That's not important. We're already doing the maximum we can to help guys by producing bananas. Just like I said before, bananas. It is truly the solution to all of man's problems. And while it might not seem like it, it might not be clear, it might be difficult to understand. I know it is. Not everybody has the banana clarity that I possess. I promise it will all become very clear very soon. As soon as as soon as you guys just become one with the banana and really can just tap into that side of your brain where you could just communicate with the banana one on one, using your mental connection to the ether. Guys, I swear, like, I think I'm gonna have a stroke. I have not talked this much bullshit. I mean, I've never talked this. I've never talked so true. I've never told the truth so hard before. I think my brain right rupture from telling so much truth and never ever lying. Because I mean, my logic is infallible. I mean, it's very difficult to deny. My logic is most certainly infallible. There's, no, I mean, mistakes being made in my statement. I'd go as far to say that. Not a single one. There's not a single logical fallacy in my statements because, it's all just so true that it's impossible to deny, I'm sure you guys understand. I'm sure you guys follow. I'm sure you guys get what I'm saying. Um, Produce aluminum. No, no, no. We don't need that. We don't need aluminum. We just need to wait for the unification of Central America. Now, while you may say this doesn't seem to have much to do with what we're doing at all, we can connect the cities, which will allow us to have better infrastructure, which will in turn allow us to bring more guns and more weapons and more fighting power to our units, as you can see clearly. And that should work. Upgrade bottlenecks. Okay, there we go. We just need to increase our supply in that region, and that will allow us to further power our trade in the region and also allow us to further supply our military, which will allow us to take over the weak and the foolish Colombians who are not using their land properly and not producing nearly enough bananas for their people, which is why they're so happy to have us forcefully overthrow their government and take over their land. Is just because they really want us to do that. It's something they want, and they express that want by screaming for help and begging for us to stop because they're just a little silly like that. That's how they show their emotions. It's a little odd, I know, but it's just how it is. We will research torpedoes. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, get out of my way. Because we do want to bring countries such as, Havana and the Dominican Republic into the fold. We want them to be our friends. We want them to join us in our effort to unify the world. And just like several other of these nations, they may not initially see the benefit of becoming one with, the banana empire. So we just might have to use some unconventional, some unconventional techniques to convince them. You know what I mean? Just some extra firepower, one could say, to convince them to join our side. You get what I'm saying? You guys get what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. Do we want a better Air Force commander? Why, of course we do. Because I think that truly the way for us to... Man, our planes suck. The way for us to dominate Central America is by the pure power and force of our Air Force. I mean, there's simply no other way to express our dominance over the nation without using our extremely powerful Air Force and um, the powers that lie with that. You guys know what I'm saying. I don't even have to finish my thoughts. You guys already know what I'm communicating. It is downloading straight into your brain hole. You guys know what I'm speaking about. Jesus was a trained doctor. You said I missed that. You said that a while ago. I appreciate that. But Jesus was a trained doctor. Just like they say Jesus was a carpenter, Jesus was a trained doctor. And one of the biggest feats of Jesus, not Jesus' feet, don't worry, was, the creation of the banana, which, many would say it would be like creation of man or like one of the miracles that he did, but that is a fool's outlook. His biggest contribution to the world was the creation of bananas. Nothing more, nothing less, okay? And I'm sure you guys understand that. What was that giant arrow I just made? Banana tanks. Okay. So as you can see here, their first supply point. What's up for Bobby Rossi? Thanks for joining, bud. Our their first supply point is up here in Cartagena. Now, if we can push up to Cartagena and connect our train station to their train station, we will have supply all the way through to enemy territory. This will allow us to produce, to move more units and produce more men. Actually, we should produce a supply hub down there. And then build, yeah, railroads between it. Perfect. I'm actually kind of maybe getting how railroads work, finally. Let's build that first. Perfect, perfect. Our train system will allow us complete dominance over the region. We will not be using horses. All right, horses are our only option. Forgive me. I made an egregious mistake. This is some genius banana logistics. I'm glad you can understand. Some people, they've come onto here and, ridiculed me and my knowledge. They've said, you don't know anything about bananas. Certainly nothing about logistics. But, clearly those people are just fools and they do not know anything about, banana people or culture or how bananas work. So, I'm glad that you are just so resonant and you understand the banana culture and the banana life and what all it entails to be a banana man, as Samuel Zimmery is, which we do share a last name, so we basically are blood brothers. Except in real life, Samuel Zimmery was kind of a piece of shit. But we're gonna ignore that. This is alternate reality, okay? And if you just really think about it, if you guys ever, start to lose hope, you ever say, man, is life even worth living anymore? Because, I've been there. Sometimes I've said, man, I don't know if, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if the bananas are, good enough to make this worth it. I just look deep into the eyes of a banana. I just look right at it. Just like that banana I have in the corner of my screen. If you don't have a banana with you, just stare deep into that. And then suddenly you realize, it is all worth it. Life is something worth completing because of delicious, amazing fruits like that. And that, if a delicious, amazing fruit like that exists, then, clearly there's reason to keep pushing on and fighting for a better world. So, you know, whatever bullshit that was, basically, just that. Oh god. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this video because this is literally a random idea I had like 5 hours before I did this video, and I'm in love with it. So I'm really glad you guys like these. We might have to do more of these I'll say a little bit more odd videos where I just go crazy the entire time. I do appreciate you guys showing up for this one. Um, but as I was saying, I don't know what that sidetrack was about. Clearly nothing important because it wasn't discussing bananas. So now Samuel Zimmery is the leader of our military. Some might call this an egregious overstep, and you know, I would call it shut the fuck up because if Samuel Zemurray wants to command our military, then I think that that's just fine. And the other thing that we should consider is maybe attacking Mexico. Because the reason Colombia was able to throw us off in that freak parallel universe that I, mended my mind into and showed you guys on my screen, they were able to just fight back our army because it was such a bottleneck here. But if we focus our attention north, it is just the opposite. We will be able to take these lush, fruit-heavy lands with little to no resistance by Mexico. And we will actually be able to command power over the whole region. So I think that we should justify our war goal over Mexico. Let them know that we're coming. We're going to tell them, hey, we want those lands. We want those ripe banana lands, and we are going to do whatever it takes to come and get them. And I very much doubt that they'll do anything about it. I bet they're just going to be like, oh, well, might as well just hand them over, because clearly the better fighting force is at hand, and there's simply no way that we can defeat the extremely strong, beautiful and handsome and intelligent Banana Empire at their own game. There's just simply no way about it, and you should just surrender now. The beautiful and handsome part, where the definitely not an exaggeration at all. I mean, look at me. You see this beard? You see this beard? It's barely visible in the light because it's so blonde. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. All right. Actually, wait. Let me stop being stupid for a second. There we go. All right. So what we're gonna do here is essentially bide our time. Now I know that's not what you guys want to hear. Biding your time is never something that's extremely exciting, but it is simply the best thing to do at the moment. Because as you can see, we are producing paratroopers, jungle specialists, and shock troops. Which, there we go. Look at that. See that? The United Mexican States are resisting us. But soon they will find that their resistance is futile and that there's simply no reason for it, because their people look at the way our citizens live and they say, why can't we have a life like that? Why can't we live in unity and peace like that? We want bananas, and we want them now. And a government like the Mexican government just can't do it. And so their people will eventually turn to us, and eventually they will make the Mexican government see the error of its ways, and hopefully that happens without conflict. But sadly, I just doubt it. I believe that they will struggle and resist and not work peacefully with us, but that is just the way it's going to have to be, because we will not allow their people to continue to struggle the way that they are now. So while I say that, let us move our units to the northern border into attacking position against the threat to Mexico and her citizens, which is the Mexican government itself. We will post up on their border, and we will finally see how their forces match against ours. Thanks to our new train line, our units are able to move faster than ever. And in fact, I will continue to improve our infrastructure all around the nation, just like that. All right, how is our unit matchup? The enemy is stronger, which is deeply concerning. And, I, for one, am willing to say that maybe we've picked the wrong fight. But, I am a man who is willing to sacrifice other people's lives in the name of my experiments. If I'm wrong, then you know, I'm not going to be the one dying. It's just going to be thousands of innocent men, women, and children who are going to be dying for me. So, really, if you think about it, I stand absolutely no threat to my life, and I stand with nothing to lose here. So, I see absolutely no issue here in setting my men up for war. They will almost certainly lose, and if not, they will certainly um, see great loss and pain. Um, but if you think about it, that's like they always tell you growing up, it builds character, losing war and your loved ones, and watching your fellow men in arms lay dying face down in the mud. It builds character. It really people ask, like, Toby, why are you so sexy? And I say it's because of the fact that that I have commanded so many men to go and die in my name, and that really helps build your jawline. Anyways, I'm sure you guys get the point. Those who think that I'm a maniac and I am just talking out of my ass clearly are just being obstinate for no reason. And my line of logic is quite obvious and quite clear, in my opinion. And, I just think that my line of thinking is, pretty obvious for those who actually care to pay attention to it. Can I produce more tanks? I cannot produce more banana fighting motherfucking tanks, which is, sad to see. You really wish, after all the development and time and care we put into our economy, we'd be able to produce a bit more than that. But, that's okay. We really haven't used many of those, so let's produce more medium tanks instead of that. Perfect. Oh, we do need to produce civilian trains as well. Fuck. We will produce one less train. There we go. Perfect. So these trains will again allow us to zippy zap our boys up and down all not to Argentina, all around the nation to defend our great nation. Now, some people may be saying, what if we are indeed in over our heads and attacking Mexico? And my response is, when have we been in under our heads? I think we've always been in over our heads. And I think by just rolling with that and, learning to live with that, we've benefited, We've learned more from it, and we've gained more from it, and we've become stronger for it. So, you know, in terms of banana technology and growth, we are number one in the world. So it's pretty difficult to look at what we've done and say that it's insignificant, because clearly what we have done is extremely significant. Wi-Fi struggling stream might kick me out. You're all good. As I was saying, what we've done is extremely significant. And are we on high? There we go. Only the highest graphics for the banana run. Um, and some may think that Samuel Zimmerty is simply warmongering in his questioning of the United Mexican States. But if you think about it, if you really think about it, it is, the United Mexican States are a people who need to be questioned, because look at the history of the United Mexican States. At what point in history have the United Mexican States ever been truly fulfilled in terms of bananas? Follow me here. You know, when have they ever been truly fulfilled? I don't think ever. I don't think they ever have been. Um, can we get that? Can we do it? Wait, can we? Why is this not working? Give me a second. I got this. Give me a second. I'm a genius. Oh, is it because we don't have any units over there? Yeah, send them over there. You gonna do it? Sorry, I got distracted. As I was saying, I have forgot what I was saying. But you know, as a wise man once told me, if you forgot what you were saying, it was not important. Look at that. Our paratroopers are prepared. That's why they're called Preparatroopers, because they are just ready, they're rearing, they're prepared for war. So actually, what we're going to do is, some may call this extremely foolish and, you know, even downright stupid, but we are going to split up our forces. We're going to give all of our mountain forces to Army Orange, and we are going to send them to the Colombian border. Because at the moment, I believe that overwhelming numbers will only lead to our supply lines getting clogged and more innocent banana imperial lives being lost. So if we spread out our forces and attack slowly, I think that that will be the best for not only our attack, but our citizens and their lives, as I'm sure you guys can see. All right, build that. Okay, genuinely though, this better fucking work. Division's still planning. Okay, let's wait for that. Yeah, those units got to get down there. We've got this. My trust remains steadfast in our units. Even these units who are a little bit slow and didn't realize that they were supposed to go down to the southern border. Now, just because we are moving our sites back to Colombia does not mean that we've forgotten our main target, Mexico. See this man? That's the face of a tyrant. You know what the face of a real good man is? That's what he would look like if he was a true champion of the people. Shit. Wait, see? Samuel Zamuri already is one with the banana because he is a champion of the people. You already know that. I mean, you see how many young women, children, and all of the people of the world. Do you see how much happier they are now that Samuel Zamuri is in power? You know, because they finally get the nutrition that they needed from all these bananas that we've been producing. And that's not going to be done till 1942? Fuck. I mean, that's fine. That's okay. That's completely cool. Oh, shit. Let's do that. The attack will continue as planned. Our units are set up on the border. It is still risky. Some of our units are preparing. But I have the power of saving. And, I am not afraid to save scum. Alright. Okay. They're losing. They're dying. And they're all dead. Okay, cool. So our plan did not work. It failed spectacularly. Um, Colombia is just too well fortified. But luckily, that was another vision I had sent to you. That was another mystical, mystical vision I had sent to you. And in fact, in real life, we never even attacked them. Okay, please, God, please. Please, let my attack work. Okay, airborne division. Get the airborne. I should probably get more airborne units, being fully honest. But, you know, it's fine. Because if we... Shut up. Whatever. Okay, attack that. Don't cancel. And are they ready immediately? Yes. So if we attack with this army... and we have them immediately push that direction to meet up with Cartagena, that should give us enough breathing space that we will be able to punch through their defenses. Now again, we're going to save because I'm a pussy. And we might need more paratroopers before we're able to pull this off, but if we don't, I want to see if we can do it. Come on. Nope. They immediately lose again. God damn it. Well, we're actually winning this fight, though, so maybe... somehow we're still losing on the offensive when we just beat them? I'm confused. How did we beat them on offense but also lose on defense? How are... Who's this fucker? Oh no, that's us. I was like, who the fuck? Wait. Okay. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Can we create a faction? We do not have the spirit to create a faction. Shit. Yeah, because we chose to do the Banana Empire instead. Okay, but we could have brought Brazil into this, but I think we've got it. With our smaller groupings of forces, I believe that we will be able to overpower them. And although we are slowly but surely losing the defensive war, we are repeatedly beating them on offense somehow. And I think that will lead us to victory. And anyways, with our smaller grouping of forces... Okay, let's get... Should we just bring the tanks out of there? So I'm not sure how much they're helping. Cannot counter-attack a unit you're already defending against. So that's why we can't move into that area. Because they're already counter-attacking. Well, suck my dick. That's not fun. I don't appreciate that very much, game. Wait, let me try... What if we... Alright, so clearly... Could you stop with all the war noises, please? I know I'm save scumming at this point, because we're honestly near the end of this stream, and it's no fun to watch me just get my ass kicked. But if I just immediately go ahead and attack. So declare war and instantly attack. No, they still somehow counterattack at the exact same time that I attack. What if I wait a bit and then send my paratroopers? That might help. What if I tell them to attack there? Like, delete this order. In the name of the banana gods. There we go. Alright, so, as you guys can see, we are losing this time. But, boom, look, our paratroopers have dropped in. They're ready. Ready to die and then... Okay, well, mostly just ready to die, actually. Sadly. Not much else. Okay, new idea. Thanks to the powers, thanks to the effects of inhaling nothing but banana air and eating nothing but bananas for the past 30 years of his life, Samuel Zemuri has the power to scan all the future possibilities, you know, in existence. Just like Doctor Strange. So Samuel has gained that power, and he now knows that all these different attacks are not going to work. But what he does know is that what he's thinking is, not me obviously, is that if we paratroop in and then we send people on transports in, then we could be able to reinforce and attack into that area. And then also we should remove some units from this area, because I think I have too many units in that area and that's causing an issue. So let's see if a smaller ground force would actually further aid our attacking force. You will stay in the back lines up north, actually there, just in case we need for the units to come and attack. But, ooh, the Republic of Ecuador, they declared war on Peru. Interesting. And we do have more transport units as well. The enemy is stronger. You know, that is what you think, isn't it? But you'll find, in fact, you'll find that strength comes from the inside. Strength comes from the here. It comes from the heart. And in the heart, the enemy is weak because they haven't eaten enough potassium. And, you know, from eating not enough potassium, the enemy will crumble and fail eventually, because there's just no way that somebody can live without eating potassium. And, you know, our soldiers are so juiced up on potassium that, in fact, it's impossible for them. Not only is it probable for them to win, it is impossible for them to lose. Kind of like they're doing now. That's impossible. But, you know, just like many wise men before me have told me, you're fucking stupid, Toby. But, you know, they're wrong, so... Nope, they're immediately losing again. Damn shit-ass tick dicks. Boys, I'm gonna be honest, this looks like an L. Colombia might not be the place to be. We're gonna see. We're gonna wait and see. But I think we should have waited and invested more in our Navy. But I am a man of pure will and commitment. I guarantee, we will attack Mexico. And if we fail, I'm going to start crying and shitting and eating spaghetti. But, you know, at the very least, I will be able to say that I did my best and I tried my hardest. And no man can take that away from me. So, I will ask all my units to move up north, because we are yet again abandoning our attack on Colombia, who apparently are just too juiced up to the gills. Turns out I was wrong. They had eaten a exceeding amount of potassium and they were very strong. But now we have powered ourselves up on bananas, and we think we are ready to fight the Mexican threat that looms on our border, because we have, you know, prepared harder than them. We have fought harder than them, and I truly believe that we will vanquish our foes with ease, because they're just not ready to fight an enemy such as us. But, you know, only time will tell. We will just have to wait and see. You know, I have unending confidence in my men, but, you know, only time will tell, like I said, if truly we have the strongest, most competent military in Central America, or if, you know, I just hit the potassium too hard and now I'm going to die. We're just going to have to find out. We do have, only a few, you know, 80 days left before our guarantee is made and we will be able to attack them. But fear not. I know we are ready. Our military is prepared, and with this extra time, we will be extra prepared to attack and destroy our enemies. We have the supply, we have the firepower. Oh, yeah. We have the firepower, and we quite honestly have the pure will to win, and they just don't have that. Why did you reassign all of your forces? As I've said before, the people of Mexico just don't care enough. They are not cared for quite like the people of the Banana Empire are cared for. And so they just don't care enough to fight. But when they look and see, they salivate. They see all the bananas we have, and they're just like, oh, if we could only live in a country like that. But now they finally realized that they can live in a country like that. That is the country they live next to. And I truly believe the people of Mexico will fight an army of resistance against their own leaders so that they may get the chance to join the Banana Empire in our utopia that we are living in. And, if that's not the meaning of life, then I don't know what is. I'll be honest. I do not know what is. If fighting for a better future and a better tomorrow, even against your own country, is not the meaning of life, then I do not know what is. I think that is just, absolutely what every man, woman, and child of any sovereign nation should do. And truly, that is what every man, woman, and child um, of the empire are also doing. God, my brain hurts from all this talking. But, it will pay off. It will pay off when we finally conquer our enemies and, show that we truly are the fiercest and strongest fighting force in all of Central America. Only 40 days left until we can prove ourselves to the entire world and show that we are the strongest fighting force. So, prepare yourself. I mean, this is the most important moment of every sovereign citizen of the Banana Republic's life, is preparing for this battle in this moment. This is the climax of everything we've prepared for as a nation. And, I think that we're ready. We've had plenty of time to prepare. We've had many years, many save scums to prepare, and I think we are ready to handle this. I think we've got this. What do you think, chat? Do you think we've got this? I think we've got this. I think we are prepared. I think we're readied. And I don't think, any man, woman, or child can stand against us. And those children, they love standing against things. But, also, failure's not bad. I'm preparing myself for if we do not win. Because, failure is a learning moment. And learning moments make up most of life, if you think about it. Most of life you are learning, and most of learning is life, and that's just an important thing that many people forget about. Many people forget that to learn is to live, and to live is to learn. And I think that really applies to the takedown and destruction of the Mexican government. And I feel like a lot of people don't see it that way. And you know what? I'm glad you guys understand that. I got to be honest. If you guys have made it this far in the video, you were truly champs. I don't know how you've done it, but I am proud of you. I knew you guys could do it. I will say this is a very fun video to do. I really hope you guys liked this video, because God, this was actually really fun to do. If you guys have any suggestions for future videos for what I should do, please let me know, because I'd love to do more stuff like this. It's just really hard to come up with stuff to do for these videos. So if you have any ideas in the future of what you'd like me to do, whether it be Hearts of Iron or related games or a completely different game, let me know on my Discord, which you can find in the About page. You can also find a lot of my other stuff, including my YouTube, my Instagram, my TikTok. You could find all of that down there. Or you could just look up Magical Murray or The Magical Murray on all your favorite social media websites, and I'm sure I'll be there. And if I'm not, well, I guess I'm just shit then, aren't I? All right, men. Are we ready? Are we prepared for this day of battle? Apparently not. Apparently the enemy is superior. Oh. All right. We have readied ourselves. Our forces okay. Our forces went from stronger to weaker. Don't know how that happened. But we are ready. We are ready to declare war. And we will conquer. Okay, so starting off not so great. Immediately we have gone on the defensive, which is fine. You know, you got to defend your land before you can take land. But you know, the issue is I'm not seeing a lot of land being taken. I'm mostly seeing land being lost. I'm also seeing a lot of our units standing around doing nothing, which is rather disconcerting. Like, okay, you guys move down there. Sometimes you gotta micromanage a little bit. You know, we're doing great at defending the people we're supposed to be attacking. But I must say it is a little concerning. But I think we've got this. The Banana Republic Special Forces. You know, what we will do is defend the new nation! Defend the nation! We overstepped our bounds, and now we may be on the verge of defeat. Rally, men, rally! We must defend our beautiful republic. We cannot let the scourge from the north overtake us. We cannot allow it. Quickly, attack their land. Take that one small area while they destroy us on all fronts. We must defend. Men, take up arms. Men, every man, woman, and child should be ready to take up arms in the name of the Banana Empire. You know, one step back, 2 steps forward. I think that's how it goes. This is fine. This is fine. We've got this. You know, if all other things fail, we can go the emergency route and, hey, buddy, you wanna... I can't join your faction. Oh, no. Okay, okay, quick, we need to improve our relations with Germany. Germany, you like us, right? We're best friends, right? It's like non-aggression pact, huh? Isn't that pretty cool? That's pretty nice. That's pretty sweet. Please let us join your faction. God, please let us join your faction. Oh God. Oh God, please. Please, we need help. Oh God, please help us. Oh God. Oh God, guys, we're dying. We're dying. Guys, the dream is dying. It's dying. We're losing and we're dying. I can't. God, it's my worst nightmare. Okay, we've got this. Every man, woman, and child will be armed to the teeth. We will win. All right, we will win this war. We will succeed. We will fight to see another day. You know, the strong men, women, and, you know, mostly at this point, children of the Banana Empire are willing to go to any length to defend their to defend their homeland, to defend their territory, to defend and what they believe is right and just. Um, even though at this point our attack has completely failed, and the innocent men, women, and children are dying by the hundreds. Um, I think we've got this. I think we've got it handled. And you know, as I watch them bearing down like like monsters upon our brave defenders, I hold the idea in my heart that we will return to these territories, and we won't be gone long. I think we will be able to not only kick the enemy out, but also push them all the way back to their own capital, and fight all the way to the front lines, um, and all the way to oh god, guys, guys, I'm gonna be honest, this ain't looking good. I'm gonna be honest, this really is not looking good. We gotta woo Germany into helping us, although it does not seem like they care enough to help us. Um, Guys, I'm gonna be honest, this is not looking great. We might be able to take that one region back. But it seems like a full rout may be about to occur. I fear that without without proper preparations, you know, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I kind of fucked up here. Well, I'm not gonna take all the responsibility. The citizens could have eaten more bananas, and they could have done a little bit better with the fighting and such. It's kind of hard not to take some of the blame here. I also just realized that all of my Air Force has been doing nothing the entire time. And, while that is a little frustrating, it also is my fault. So I can't really pretend like, that's not on me. But if you think about it, even though I made that mistake, we're still pretty fucked. So, some people might see that as like horrible and dire, but I see that as a positive, because it's like either way, we would have died, except for the fact that we are winning that battle. Is the Air Force actually helping? The Air Force is actually helping. Wait, men, I never lost hope. We can do this with the added support of our Air Force. With the added support of our Air Force, we can push the enemy back. Attack. Attack from all angles. Jungle forces, attack. Alright, you guys attack. Okay, don't attack that way, maybe. Okay, maybe wait a second. Maybe I got a little hopeful, but we did actually make a push, and we actually were able to attack. Planes are a big difference. Planes help a lot. And I believe truly that if we are able to continue fighting and able to continue pushing against the scourge that is the Mexican force, that we will be able to win this battle. Holy shit, guys, we're actually pushing them back. Guys, turns out we could have been winning this whole time, but I was a fucking asshole and I didn't have my Air Force ready. Alright, you guys, go. Cancel, you guys. Stop producing units. Stop producing units. We need we need our manpower. We need to spare our manpower. Okay, we are slowly but surely winning on several fronts. Um, although we did lose ground, that was a test. That was a test of the will of our men. And they passed. They did not give up. They kept fighting. They kept resisting. They kept pushing against the enemy. And that really was what we were checking to see. And, now that they've proven themselves, they will be allowed to continue fighting for the betterment of the Banana Empire. They are somewhat stifling our attack, although I do believe that we will succeed. Now, they do have 30 divisions and we have 66, and somehow we're still losing. I believe that in the end we will succeed. Currently, we are still just taking back the land that we lost in the first place. And, some may consider that... Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Well, Germany wants us as a part of their faction now. Oh Christ. Oh dear God. Oh no. Wait, guys, if the Allies have joined, then that means Big Daddy America is gonna come down and spank us. Damn it, Mexico! I was trying to avoid it. I was trying to avoid this shit. Oh, trust in Mexico to ruin the fun. Oh, and now I've lost all my steel trades. Oh, Jesus. German Reich doesn't have nearly enough steel. Damn it. Oh, God. As soon as the U.S. forces get down to us, we are going to get fucked. I hope you guys realize this. We are going to get analyzed, and it's not going to be good. But, in the meantime, we are pushing them back. And... Oh, God, here they are. Please have mercy on us. Have mercy on us. Wait, if we can cut them off there, we might be able to surround and destroy the remaining forces over here. Because we are pushing them back. Come on, men. Come on, men. Destroy. Oh, no, he has way too much forehead. God, look at him. He's like fucking Vegeta. There's no way we could take him down. He's too powerful. No, he's too powerful, guys. Oh, God. We did take one more province. Even though the Americans joined in the fight, we are still pushing them back. Which I don't know how that's happening. I think Mexico's fucked up. I think they're doing not good at all. But, we are slowly pushing them back. I also, yeah, America has one cavalry division down there. I don't think they give much of a fuck. Because they know the power of the banana is too much for them. They know that there is no way they can match the overwhelming destructive power of the banana. Look at this. Look at these units being sent. Look at those 2 units, 3, 5, 7 units being sent our way. Our saving grace. But, it's already, the Republic of Colombia. No, our worst enemy, Colombia. Oh, God. No, no. No, I'm ending it. I'm ending it. I don't think there's any coming back from that. Oh, God. Well, even though this has ended in crippling, horrible failure, I have 2 takeaways from this. And you should too. Number 1, bananas are still you know, the fruit of the gods. And more accurately would be to say they are the God fruit. So always remember that, take that into your daily life. If you're ever feeling down, eat a banana. And also, the second thing I've taken away from this is that I am completely crazy. And some reason you guys are too, because you actually watched that video. So, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you enjoyed this, again, please let me know. And tell me of any other ideas, anything else you'd like me to do in the comments or on my Discord, which you can find in the about page of my Twitch channel.